Well, hello and welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Mr. Sim Gamer. I hope you're incredibly well. We have just reached milestone 4, which means we get 1 million in cash, 4 reward points, and 6 city tiles. So, let's have a look what we can do now. Our loan limit has increased. We can now create district areas. We can now access our production panel and policies. Natural disasters may now happen. We can have a look at our transportation overview, and we now have access to low density offices and low rent housing, as well as grain farming and forestry. Transportation is unlocked. We now have buses and taxis, as well as parks and recreation. We have the small park, small plaza, small playground, dog park, campfire site, bell tower. It's a bit different. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to read all those out. That's quite a few. And we are able to set the taxi minimum rate. So, goodness, where do we start? Well, transportation is a good one, especially while it's not too busy. We can make a start. But I wanted to show you this before we get going. This is now our little area where I've got some small and medium density buildings. I'm going to build more medium density over here. But this area is absolutely thriving. And I've also got a really nice special building here, which is overlooking everything. So I bet they're really nice views from the top. That's for sure. I've also introduced some more commercial land, commercial zones, and I've added another building here, farmland. And what we're going to do very quickly is just edit these nodes ever so slightly. We are going to pull this to the front so that we increase the area for the farms. Okay, let's click on this one. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but we've managed to upset a couple of commercial buildings there. But they are rebuilding, which is great. I've also put down a forestry area here so that it blocks the view a little bit more. So, as far as parks are concerned, let's put our first one down. So we have small park, we have the dog park, which is quite cute. But for me, I think small plaza. It's quite a posh area. And we need something of a decent size. So let's pop that down. That's made a lot of people happy. That's good. I've also just put some little pathways in. That's also a little pathway. As you can see, this area is really very quiet, which is it's a nice addition, to be honest. So this community has access to this park. So I'm just having a look over this side and what we could potentially do. I have this gap here, which would be really nice if we put a dog park down maybe, and maybe a smaller park just there. So that's that little area done. We've got a little bit of parks in to boost the community. And now it's time for us to have a look at this. We are in need of high density housing. The only densities that we have are low and medium right now. This is large apartment buildings, but it doesn't actually say about high density. This is the high density section, but I'm hoping that low rent will suffice for the moment. Medium density, we're absolutely fine. We still, believe it or not, need low density housing. I'm really running out of space for low density, but I do have a couple more little gaps here that I've created. Try and fit one in there. Yeah, I'm just out of space until I build out further. I do have this section over here, but now this is an area which is red, which means it's bad suitability for residential. So we need to do medium for this area. And of course, at the moment, we don't need medium density housing. So we are going to leave that alone for a moment. On this main road, I am going to see whether we can build some low density and see, sorry, low rent, and see if that has a difference on, and it does. Look at that. The dark blue bar is now going down. Can you see that? Going down really quite quickly, actually. That's great. That's exactly what we were looking to achieve. I'll put another one here and another one here. I'm not actually sure whether we need that now. No, I don't think we do, so it's probably not going to work. Great. The other thing that I've done is I've changed my graphics. So I've moved away from 4K. I've gone to HD. And I've also changed the shadowing and some other little bits. I'm still getting a few little flickers here and there, but I feel that it is a bit better. So hopefully you agree with that. So, next job, we now have offices. So I'm going to use this little area here to start building some office areas. So we're going to dive straight in and build a little roundabout over here. And pull over and connect this up. Then we're going to shoot off a tiny little area. Actually, I'm going to just do a square so that we can get some additional office buildings in. I'm going to use the fill tool so we can do this nice and quickly. Let's watch that bar go down, see how much we need, how much more we need. We need a lot more commercial, so I'm going to zone this whole area as commercial. I'll zone this as commercial as well. Okay, commercial bar is going down nicely. Office is completely gone. Now we need to focus on some more industrial. So industrial wise, as I say, I haven't done anything more apart from one more farmland here. Over here, it's probably going to be the area I start to build some more industrial areas. So let's build some more roads. Probably end up doing some form of grid. I'm not sure how much we need. And I am just going to paint these in and let the computer figure that one out. Whilst we're doing that, let's have a look at this. 84% efficiency. So there's just not enough employees, which is interesting. So we need to get to putting down some more housing. Up here, this looks like a really nice quiet area. If we can develop this area for another low density, I'd be really happy about that. So let's... Actually, no, I don't want... I need to leave some space. There are some updates and upgrades to the cemetery, so I'll leave that. And then let's pull some road across here. 90 degrees, there we go. Definitely done this one wonky, so I'm just going to pull this one out. Right, let's look at the 90 degrees for here. Okay, great. Out there. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that's very, 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 very wonky, but there's something quite nice about it being not perfect. Get some buildings going up. I'll let these be quite big, I think, along here. We've got some medium requests. In the middle, I'm going to do some much smaller housing. There we go. This is a exceptionally low density, thirsty city so far. Not had this many requirements for low density before. So this is quite interesting to see this. So we need more commercial buildings as well. So I'm going to put some over here. Just block that. And block that section over there. Commercial. We've just flagged up another industrial request as well, so industrial there. There we go. Right, let's keep going with our low density. Stop about there. That could be medium. Little houses. Perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Big block in the end. Okay, do that. Cool. Still going. It's incredible demand. Let's put commercial along there. Commercial along there. Let's keep going. I really want these small buildings, that's why I'm doing this by hand. Let me do that. I'll do that. There we go. Great. Okay, so this whole area is now mapped out. I need to go into that area now, but still saying more. Gosh, it's quite demanding. The only thing I've just thought of as well is That's not going to be enough space for that, so I'll have to put that over here. Yeah, that can go there, that's fine. Do you know what? So I don't mess up, I might do that now. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Then I might do a pavement of some sort. Sort of pedestrian street where only foot traffic is allowed. That kind of thing. There we go. So people from that area can walk around to the school. And then I'm going to do another little walkway through here. People can walk through to this school. Excellent. Okay, you. Right. Okay, more low density housing. Right, let's get to it. No time like the present, is there? Okay. So the grid tool only works when you really get your grid spot on. What I mean by that is to the letter. Right. Whew. Next, I think we will do a relatively straight line through here. Next, that's about straight as I don't know what. Okay. And I'm gonna put a pedestrian path all the way through here, I think. Have a look at parts. It's a tiny playground. Okay. That there then. Then let's zone this area. So I'll just do a little bit of commercial in there. Right, I'm gonna fill. Okay, there we go. Good. Yep, good. Exceed city limits. Ah! Okay, I won't bother then. I was going to do something nice over there. Okay, so we've got some posh houses on the outskirts, some smaller houses inside, which are really, really nice. Really cute. Different sizes, different shapes. Right, now let's have a look at our commercial buildings, see whether we can put some more in. I'm thinking right there. Still leaving that blank. Let's see about that for a minute. I forgot to show you this actually as well. This is a pop musician mansion. This is another one of the signature buildings. So I've put that in this little area here, and it's improved everything this side, which I really, really like. Okay, so now we're doing some more medium density buildings. Right, medium density. We've actually run out of our zoned areas for that. I don't want to do anything there. Maybe I could do some medium density in here. Because these are small houses anyway. I could just do some little row houses along here. That would definitely look nice. Then 3. And then 2. Okay, let's watch that go down. Looks like we need some more low density again. Wow, I'm not keeping up. Apparently people are dying still. Not ideal. We definitely need to sort that out. Get that all zoned off. So whilst that is all going on, we're going to start our transportation, which is one of the big things that we want to do. Bus depot. And we're going to put the bus depot out of the way because it's not required to be anywhere special. So I think I'm going to pop it over here. And have a road. Come and grab it in a moment. Okay, not ideal. Should have checked that out first. But that is what it is for now. Okay. Right. Buses. This will give me enough space, I believe. Oh, just need to turn my controller back on. I've been using my mouse quite a bit. this should now give me enough space to look at my upgrades. Yeah, I can pop that behind. The side, absolutely fine. And I can change to electric buses as well. So as far as bus routes are concerned, let's put something down. I would like to keep the shelters, I'll be honest. And let's just start placing some. It should be relatively easy because I am doing a I've done a grid setup. So let me place that there. And that there. And then we will probably more important to go down this way. And if I get a pathway across, that would probably be a bit more comfortable. Then the bus can come over here. Then over here. So, medical centre. Then we will have this side come round here. That might not have been the most sensible thing, but maybe I can do a couple there. Then I want to go to the cemetery and the school. Then I also want to go to this school. And now this community as well. So we'll do one here. And one there, maybe? Not too crazy, is it? And I'm going to do a separate line for this community. So I'll have 2 bus routes. Oh, quite hard to figure this out. Until you start planning where you want to go. So I'll probably come in, round, down and round. And I'll pop another one here. Perfect. Okay. Good. So my next job is going to be to connect these up. So I'll start with route number 1. Through the industrial sector. Right round to the office. Our first office area. Through to our first community. Then to the medical centre. Then to our second community. Then to the cemetery. Then to the school. Okay, I'm going to see what happens now. If I do that. It's not ideal. So I might link that one and this one up. and then we'll head back. I see what I've done wrong there. That's not a road. That was a road, it would connect up, but it's not. Okay. Right, let's bring it back. I think that'll be okay. So we're going to retrace our steps back to through the communities, back to the medical, first community, to the office area, to the industrial, then loop it back round. So that's the first line done. Second line, what have I got there? Oh no, we're good. Okay, second line, we're going to connect these two communities up with the schools and the medical district and the cemetery. So we'll start, let's start up here. Make it simple. Of course, that is, again, it's not a road, so we will go into the school. And back out. And then I've decided to go this way round, didn't I? Round. Round. Round and round we go. And then I do want to take these people to the medical centre, which is there, and the cemetery on the way back. There. May not be the most ideal way around. And then loop it. Not my best, finest work, but actually not the worst either. Definitely not the worst. Okay, right. So we now have 2 bus lines. Let's go to transportation overview and have a look at them. So I'm going to change one of the bus line colours. Let's go to green. So we'll be able to tell the difference between the two. Buses should be departing. They are. Fantastic. The blue bus route should have already started. Yep, they are on. They're doing well by the looks of it. I will need to have a look at these crossroads. That is going to slow things royally down. Yeah. Okay, I definitely need to look at that. Looking at the time, we do have a little bit of time, so this would be a good thing to do, just to play around with the road network. Take that one away. They can cross that way. Take that one away. Take that one away. They can cross over there. Cross over there. Keep the traffic flowing. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'll take that one away. that's helped a little bit, I think. I don't want anybody crossing these main roads at all. This is the main roads that I mentioned coming into the city, which we knew were going to get really busy. It was going to happen at some point. Okay, now let's have a look at this. Okay, so that is flowing. We'll take that off of there. Right, what is going on here? Why have we got some crazy dancing going on with the buses? There's a lot of traffic. What is going on here? Okay, whatever's went on has now fixed itself. These buses are on their way to start the route. And the route starts over here. So someone's needs an ambulance there. Actually, let's have a very quick look at our ambulances. Probably could do with upgrading that. Ambulance depot and expansion wing. Let's add an extra 5 ambulances to the community. Let's have a look here. We've got 6 cars out patrolling. I haven't had anybody mention about crime yet being a problem, so I think we'll leave that be. But we will get rid of a lot of these crossroads. This is very unnecessary. I think I will also get rid of most of these traffic lights. Let's just see how this flows. Could be a disaster, or it could work. I'll keep some, not all. Okay, that's flowing better now that people aren't stopping. Okay, let's go and have a quick look at this section here. Again, bit of mess. Way too many traffic lights. Take away the traffic lights at that point, and let's get rid of cars outside the road to help us visually see what's going on. Could help. Hard to see. Not sure what to do about the roads here. It kind of makes sense that people can have some off-road parking there, but not on these main roads. We really, really do not want that at all. So if you don't know, you can use 2 different sorts. You can use the trees and the grass. And actually it can be and or. You need to put it on, it's up to you. You can put it on both sides, you don't have to. Just tidies everything up a little bit. Especially along these main roads. I think what we'll do is we'll keep parking on some but not all. Just keep it mixed up a little bit. And you can put the trees on top of the grass so that it looks nicer. So I think that looks quite nice when you do both. You don't have to do both, but just adds a little bit of extra colour, I think. Especially when it's in the middle like that. Just looks nice. Make sure I do it all the way along, otherwise it's going to go from nice to odd. There we go. Perfect. I like that a lot. Okay, so this is another area. Definitely do not want people parking there. On the main high street. Perfection. Okay. Just another person passed away. I'm going to get to work on zoning. We need a lot more housing. As you can see in the background, there are people, there's just a lack of labour. So I'll get to work on some more housing. Let's have a very quick look at this traffic jam. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. That's why I've left this open. We're going to have to reshape all of this. Yeah, that doesn't faze me. We've kept this open, ready for that. But for now, it's just going to stay like that. I want to save some money. Sounds bad, but is what it is. This, to me, is quite interesting. And I don't know how to put this on. I don't think it overlaps. Ah, yeah, it does there. It makes it a bus lane. Can you see that? But the traffic will get heavier. But it will help with emergency traffic. This is quite an interesting prospect. It's for emergency vehicles as well. I might think about putting that down. Where was our... This is our emergency vehicles, isn't it? I'm going to put this down and see how it fares up. If it clogs things up, I will stop it. If it doesn't, we can continue it. It's just these main roads where we really could do with extra speed for buses and for emergency service. So I'm going to keep an eye on this to see if this makes it any difference. Let's let me go over that. Oh, no. So I'm going to check that out. Hopefully that helps the buses flow a little bit better as well. And as I say, it also works for... Oh gosh, what was it? Transportation, emergency vehicles, and turning traffic. So, woohoo! I'm going to crack on, have a bit of fun on here, and I'll bring you back in at time undetermined. And yeah, for the next hour, I'm just going to sit here and have fun and have playtime. I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.